I got here about
My nigga too for the goat, these other niggas basic.
Say what? No nigga wrist a silver chain around the neck. Say what? A.T.L show coming for their neck. Say what? We gon' say it all different from the rest. Say what? A.T.L show, know that we the best. Say what? Yeah, who was that? A.T.L show coming live, speak about the world. Know that we is still. We got Anthony, TeAma, Legacy, the podcast. On God, we're taking over with the A.T.L show.
My nigga too for the goat, these other niggas basic.
Say what? No nigga wrist a silver chain around the neck. Say what? A.T.L show coming for their neck. Say what? We gon' say it all different from the rest. Say what? A.T.L show, know that we the best. Say what? Yeah, who was that? A.T.L show coming live, speak about the world. Know that we is still. We got Anthony, TeAma, Legacy, the podcast. On God, we're taking over with the A.T.L show.
Just-in-time accessories definitely have the bling and everything in between. TeAma Copeland is your independent paparazzi agent. Join her live online Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join her on Facebook at TeAma Sweetness Copeland or her fan page, Just-in-Time Accessories. Or you can find her on YouTube at TheAnthonyBrownShow. That once again is Just-in-Time Accessories. Everything is only $5. Nickel and lead-free jewelry. TeAma Copeland, independent paparazzi agent. Just-in-Time Accessories definitely have the bling and everything in between. Check her out.
The Shepherd's Heart AME Church of Royal Palm Beach. Contemporary worship for this present age. At the Shepherd's Heart, we're centered on Christ, focused on family, and united in love. We are a come-as-you-are church. No dress code, no judgment, no kidding. The Shepherd's Heart AME Church, where the pastor is yours truly, Reverend Liam South. We're an out-of-the-box ministry. Come, break out of the box with us.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to another Anthony Brown Show. This series we call the A.T.L. Welcome. I'm yours truly, Mr. Anthony Brown. I'm joined tonight by the very beautiful Miss TeAma Sweetness.
Hello, everyone.
The bold and the beautiful Miss T Savage.
Hey, y'all. I'm tired, Miss Savage. She's savage.
And our superhero, our Negro.
Yes.
Mr. Superman himself, Legacy the Great.
What it is, everybody. A.T.L.
Yes, he's our Superman.
Our awesome father.
Yes, amen. Listen, before we go any further, we want to check on our number one fan, see how she's doing. How's everything going, Legacy?
She's doing good. So hey, mama.
Hi.
Hi, cutie. Well, listen, I want to, I'm not a big public prayer person, but I think in this instance, I think we should bow our heads and I'm going to say a quick little prayer.
Okay.
What's her name, Legacy? Anaya. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you this day. Thank you for waking us up. Thank you for life, health, and strength. We ask that you touch a knife from the top of her head to the bottom of her feet. Whatever the issue may be, we ask that you heal her body. In Jesus' name we pray, give thanks, and that's it all. Amen.
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 All right.
Amen. So Naya did all this just so she can have her daddy and have some attention.
Say Kamal. Say Mr. Kamal.
Mr. Kamal.
You still number 2.
Still number 2, but I'm always going to be number 1. So you better watch out.
Better watch out.
And she's coming back. Come through, Naya. Yes.
I know that's right.
Wow.
So you better watch out.
She's coming for you, Kamal. She's coming for you, Kamal. She is. Wow. Yes, I just want to again thank everybody for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate it because you could have been anywhere, but yet you chose to give us your time and your energy, and we really appreciate it. I just want to remind everybody, definitely hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and definitely comment below. And if you comment below, we will share your comments on the screen, and we will respond to you accordingly. And as far as our subscriptions, we're on our road to 5,000. And I'm Anthony Brown Show. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, as well as Instagram. So anyway, so I take it that you're gonna spend the night in the hospital.
Let me tell you what happened.
Go ahead.
So on my way over, her mama called me back and she was like, "They finna release her." I said, "Release? What the hell you mean by release her? I mean, they haven't even found out what's wrong with her."
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "I don't know, but that's what they said they finna release her." I said, "What? Give me the doctor's name." So I called up to the hospital while I'm driving, and so the doctor finally came to the phone. I was like, I'm her father, such and such," and he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Well, what is this I'm hearing about you talking about releasing her?" He was like, "Yeah, well, she's responding to a certain amount of things." I was like, "No, her mother says she's not responding. And just because she might be responding to what you think, she's not responding to the things that her mother knows that she should know." And he was like, "Well, yeah, but sometimes it'll take a little." I said, "Well, I tell you what, if you make her leave this hospital today, I guarantee I have that news station up there in your building in a few hours."
Mm.
"Well, we'll keep it to tomorrow." "Okay, then we can do that, but she better not leave today. She better not leave today."
I know that's right.
Kamal said, number 1, never in question. I submit to the queen.
Naya, Mr. Kamal say, "You are the queen. He's never coming out to the number 1 spot."
Yeah, that's what I thought.
She say, "Tell him thank you," and that's what she thought.
Miss Alma said, "Hey, my little princess, get well soon."
Naya,
Yes.
Miss Alma say she wants you to get well soon, okay? She said, "Okay, thank you."
You know, say, "Hey, A.T.L. family."
A.T.L.
What it
ho.
is?
Wow. I'm so sorry that Kamal was not able to be on the show tonight. I guess he couldn't find anybody to switch schedules with him. But I would have really...
Yeah, we wanted to be here.
Yes, definitely, because that would have been so exciting to have our number 2 fan on the show. Since we already have our number 1 fan on the show.
Hey, y'all better not go for that spot. Little mama ready.
Yes. He knows that. Come on, stay in your place. I want to stay in your need.
We don't want you to come in here where I'm at right now, Kamal.
Yes. Listen, I want to show y'all something real quick that I found. And what does it say?
Not feeling well, T7. Send up a prayer for me too. Okay, D-Lo.
But I want to share something with y'all real quick. And you tell me what's wrong with this picture.
It's in the pole in the middle of the driveway.
And okay, what's wrong with this picture?
What the hell?
A pole
And that's like the
walking.
blocking the walkway.
Where you find these things at, Tony?
What the world?
You
That
can't,
be a cool
you can't
smoke
even get in,
spot
you
though.
can't get in the driveway. You can't get in the
Because the
garage.
people.
Smoke spot
That's
though.
crazy. That's crazy.
Now see if y'all can figure this one out.
What?
The politician and so.
The toilet is in the bathtub.
Shoot,
that
for me,
crazy?
the door is too close to my legs in the bathroom.
Two people can't be next to each other.
Yes, you can. You can bird
Man.
Most men
That's
don't want to
good.
be close to a stranger in the bathroom in the urinal.
You can do bird watching.
Man, that gonna be that side cheek touching.
Yes.
Side cheek touching, somebody go to damn.
Ew.
That's crazy. How you gonna get the tissue?
You gotta squeeze your cheeks and jump over there. You gotta click and walk.
Bunny hop.
And this is a lawsuit waiting to happen.
That's up under the house or so?
If the churn on there, the churn head gonna hit the concrete.
Knock their whole head off. How in the world the monitor gonna see anything in the back of the TV?
Security ain't gonna see nothing.
Nothing. Is that the A.T.L machine?
Yes.
Man, who they think that is gonna be up there? You?
Oh.
Ain't no house.
Here's a security gate. Ain't nobody get in there. What about this one?
Well, to my boy, I'll never use that. Where is that going? Stairway to
not to heaven.
Definitely not.
What about this one?
Is that a shower head?
The ceiling fan that tore up the wall, tore up the drywall.
Oh, Lord. Yes, sir.
How you gonna get in and out of there?
You're gonna have to break your neck to get in there.
I think this is the last one.
Street crossing, huh?
This one here was I didn't really get it at first, but the tiles are not crooked. The tiles are crooked.
See, somebody got too much time.
Look like tile.
Worry about that.
Yeah, look like somebody put that one together right there. Like they split it, spliced it, and put it together from a different angle instead of it being like less hard.
Wow. But anyway, we want to get into this foolishness, or is it? Is Legacy gonna reveal the truth and go against the bro code and tell it all, or is he gonna hold back? And are the women's gonna back what he got to say? Legacy, no, don't have your internet messing up now. Because your internet is definitely acting up. It's acting a monkey.
Yeah, I'm in this hospital. Hold on.
I think it's that phone.
Yes, you got to bring your food, Mama. Hey, I don't know, Mama. I don't know. Hey, I ain't. You gonna be able to make it. You'll be all right. Hold on.
While he's trying to get his internet right, don't forget to go out and get your goalie gummies. Get your goalie gummies. And when you're getting the goalie gummies, make sure you use the discount code the A.T.L. One word, the A.T.L. TheATL. To receive a large savings.
Oh, it is?
And when you're ordering your goalie gummies, that definitely supports and helps the show. So I'd appreciate that so much as well. So get your goalie gummies. And also, like I said, we have merchandise also. So when you go out and get your merchandise and order your A.T.L. shirts, your merchandise, that also gives us a percentage, and that also supports the show as well. So definitely get your goalie gummies and get your merchandise for the A.T.L. show. Mr. Legacy, you think you're ready?
I'm gonna do what I can do, you know, as much as I can. I'm up here in this hospital. I can't get all crazy tonight.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, the topic tonight is men. How do you know when you have lost your woman? And so we're going to give as much information as possible without Mr. Legacy going against the bro code. So I want all the men in America being angry with you for giving out the trade secrets, or the women for telling the truth. So let's talk about it. I think one way, because a friend of mine called me the other day. You know, I always got a story. A friend of mine called me the other day, and he was like trying to get a relationship advice, and he was saying basically, should he continue with this relationship or wait on this girl and see where it's going and blah 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 blah. And I told him, well, who are we talking about? So he told me the girl's name, and I already knew basically who he was talking about. So he confirmed it when he said her name. I said, dude, I said, you're the only one that's in the relationship. I said, because she has physically and mentally already checked out. So one thing I've learned, one thing for sure, two things for certain, and ladies can confirm or deny with me on the panel, and ladies in the comment section as well, is when a woman is fed up, there's nothing you can do about it. And there's a song about it. And mentally, when she's mentally and spiritually and emotionally already physically checked out, she's checked out. She's gone. She may still physically be in the house, but mentally, she's somewhere else. So, women, how much truth is to that statement I just said?
Kamal said Legacy not gonna be able to talk about overuse with JJ.
Don't get in trouble, number two.
Hey sis, there go Adrian, y'all. Salute to you.
So I'm a firm believer in women. Correct? Do you agree or do you disagree? Because I think when a woman is mentally checked out, let's say she's in a situation where she and a man live together, or they could even be married. They could even have kids together. They could even be in a roommate situation, or she could be financially strapped right now and can't move forward and get a home place. But if she's physically in a home setting with a male, sometimes physically she'll stay there, but mentally she's already moved on and she's making plan B.
Yeah, you know, I'm team live with whoever you live with. If the dynamic work, why break it up? The world don't like it. Oh well, fuck you. You don't live here.
Mello said, I do know somebody.
Go to sleep, Mello. Bro,
do you know anybody? Mello said.
I know somebody.
I know quite a few.
I have a whole ex-husband still live. I know somebody too.
Okay.
And get the most haters Worry about your husband, bitch. You need to worry about how quick I can divorce him and you and get the one you want.
Oh.
Hey, girl.
Well.
Why he cheesing?
Miss Alma said, Melon, stop your shit. Laugh out loud.
Miss Alma, let me help you. Legacy can't jump out the window, so his brother coming to help him.
Well, for me, yeah, I do. Hold on for a minute, y'all.
Yeah, I see he ducking these like a bobblehead, right?
Right.
Yeah, I feel like since Legacy got on so whole, I feel like when a woman is fed up, it's a wrap. Most women normally check out mentally before they check out physically. Check out mentally, and if they're in a position where they need a person, they're going to concoct a plan to execute so that they don't need a person.
Exactly. And
what are you talking about, unknown lady? Well, don't start with me tonight. He don't want no smoke, sir. Not tonight, baby. Because you can get it. You can get it tonight, sir. Adrian said, I can only speak for me, but when I'm done, I'm done. And if I mentally check out, I'm physically gone.
Okay, physically gone. That's if you're in a position to be physically gone. Let's say you already got your ducks in a row, you already got some money in the savings, or you got a relative's house you can go to or something like that. So yes, I can see you being physically gone. But a lot of women these days, they're sometimes they don't have a savings or they don't have a budget or whatever to move on, or the relatives don't have enough room or space that they're taking you in. So at that point, she has to stay in that situation for a little while longer while she's saving her money, searching for an apartment, planning for plan B.
Alma said, no, he's talking about me, T7. Okay. Well, listen, me personally, I didn't think that I could make it without my partner. And I was hesitant, but I just stepped out on faith. Because I can't stay with you for monetary reasons, financial reasons. I can't stay with you because of that. That's not enough for me.
Well, not necessarily. Not when I say for a financial situation, I mean financial situation for her to save and move on. Not necessarily. I need you to take care of me.
No, I understand, but what I'm saying from personal experience is, yeah, we separated, but I ain't had no bunch of money put up. But guess what? I'm gonna make it. I'm making it. I'm gonna make it. I'd rather struggle without you than to struggle with you and be unhappy.
But I thought the topic was, how do a man know when he's lost his woman?
No, we don't know because the man keep checking out. The man keep pausing and muting on us. We got.
Well, I can't. I got something a lot more important that's talking to me right now. When it's 9, so I have to answer these questions over here first. But as far as for me, noticing and experiencing,
this is what you do.
Mello said you always have to have a plan. That's foolish to step out unprepared.
True.
Nah.
But I feel like most men know when they have start to embark on that journey of separation from their partner. Far as relationship wise and things of that nature, you'll notice things that take place like
If you say one more time, I'm gonna choke you through the phone.
Could I talk myself, Miss Savage, tonight?
Stop saying
I have to be choiceful with my words tonight. I cannot talk how I want to talk.
Real lightly, Drake. Real light.
Okay.
No, it's not that. It's the fact that my daughter is in the room and I can't talk like I want to. Yes. I got to
It
do
shouldn't be that hard.
it is for me because I can't talk like I want to.
Yeah, but you know you switch up your language when you get around your daughter. Adrian said for starters, you shouldn't be shacking up with anybody if you can't handle the bills alone. At least that's how I was raised.
Amen.
I like that. Okay.
Amen.
You what?
I like her response.
Anytime he decide to walk out, where you stand at in life should not change because you deal with a nigga or not.
Right. I had to remind my husband, I want you. I don't need you. And I'm proving it right now. I want you, but I don't need you, sir.
Well, since his
Don't
legacy,
ever feel like I need you.
since his legacy is finding it so difficult to answer the question,
Um,
I'm gonna delve a little further. First of all, women are the type of individuals they'll almost tell on themselves. Their routine. Women are nurturers, women are givers, women are caring individuals by nature. If in fact her routine, her behavior, her mentality, her energy has changed, something has changed. Someone has changed. So that's why I always tell men, well, like my friend who stepped to me and was asking about the relationship situation, I said, well, her routine has changed. So therefore you're no longer it. You're just temporary meat until the right one come along. For example, in the example I was in my friend that was calling me, he was in a 6 or 7 month relationship with this girl. He thought, but the whole time he was in a relationship with this girl, she has been communicating with a dude that's in the military that was cross seas. So, and I was explaining to him, well, now that he's no longer in the military cross seas and he's now in the United States, her plans or her goal was to possibly get with that man because he's more stable, more established, more got it going on than you. And that's why I always tell people, when you get into a relationship, make sure you're bringing something to the table. And then all it takes is for the next man to come along and bring 1 or 2 things more to the table than you're bringing. So always be on top of your game and step your game up and be constantly elevating and building your empire and and doing what it takes to keep her. Because whatever it took for you to get her, that's what you got to do also to keep her. Okay? You don't do what it takes to get her and then figure, well, now that I got her, I don't have to do those things anymore. Yes, you do, because that's what she found so enlightening or intrigued about you. So I feel that when I was talking to my friend, I was telling him, I said, dude, you're the only one in the relationship. She's been gone. She's still waiting for that dude from the military to get with her and snatch her ass up. You're just a temporary fix. 1, you can't spend the night at her house. 2, whenever you step to about it, she always has an excuse. 3, even when you invite her to come stay at your place, she always has an excuse. So she's not even trying to give you the goodies.
You got to get her right there first.
She's trying to hold on to those goodies as long as she can without having to give them to you because mentally you're not it. So her behavior and something about her has changed.
We're gonna get down now.
So yeah,
he could not hold the pressure no longer. Don't be doing my baby like that.
Her mama just came back.
So he couldn't understand that, but now he does. So he's starting to move on and realize that if you move on, she's okay, she's good because mentally she's not there with you anyway. Are you with this, Legacy?
Yeah, when he gets somewhere stationary.
Okay. Another situation. There's a young lady, been in a relationship for 4 years, with a dude. Been in a 4-year relationship with a dude, living with the dude. She has a child.
A child from him or someone else?
It's a child from someone else. So it's not the dude that she stayed with is not his child. So, and right now she's paying all the bills because he don't work. Now, what I don't understand with her and her situation, because mentally she's already checked out because she's now seeing somebody else. So because she's seeing somebody else, her heart, her mind, her emotions is with this other person. She's basically just confused as to what to do. Hold on, I'm typing something.
That's that no-brainer. Bye, bitch.
So, so she's confused as to what to do in her situation right now because of the fact that she's in this situation, she's paying all the bills, she has a child, but the child's not from this dude. But he's verbally abusive and physically abusive because he has put his hand on her in the past. So she feared this dude. She feared.
Wait, so he ain't got no job, he ain't making no money, and the nigga want to fight?
Yes.
This is a no-brainer. It's her child, a girl or a boy?
Her child is a boy.
The son is thinking that it's okay for me to treat women like this. It's okay for my mama to be treated like this. So when I get older, I'm probably gonna follow in these footsteps unless somebody shifts my train of thought and treat women like I'm watching this man treat my mama, because it must be okay.
This is the norm, right? She's showing him this is the norm because he's treating you like crap, and yet you're still staying. But she's fearful of leaving because she's like, well, I have nowhere to go. I have no family, da 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 da. Or I have family, but I can't go to their house, and I don't have a savings. I don't have no money saved up. So
has she filed a police report on the guy before?
She's afraid to call the police because she's not on the lease. He's only on the lease.
Well, he can't make her get out by law. You get married, you got closed there over 7 days. You live there.
She got a son. That son ain't his. She into somebody else. But you mean to tell me you done got with somebody else that ain't got that? See, that's why I can't.
I'm speaking about the part about the police putting her out. They can't. He has to take her to small claims court to get her out. By law, she don't have to go nowhere.
Where's that man ain't gonna kick her out if she paying all the bills? You paying all the bills and you willing to take these ass whooping?
But the part about what he said about the name not being on the lease, her name not being on the lease.
But Anya, if he
even
don't
if that was an instant,
listen, he don't have a job.
I heard you.
Pay the bills, so he
would
kick her out because guess what?
I'm just saying. I'm just addressing the part that he said about.
She says a meal ticket.
Girl, what's your number? You want a girlfriend? I want a girlfriend. I want to abuse you. But
she is bisexual. She is bisexual.
Oh shit. But no, that's why I say, Onion, she's paying the bills.
But the reason why she hasn't called the police is because she's afraid that what he's going to do as far as retaliation.
So the new dude she can't go live with that person?
Adrian said that's why, as a woman who always held her own, I stayed single for 4 years before dating again, because I couldn't expect the man to come to a table I was halfway sitting at after my last breakup. But if she's seeing somebody else, he must not be no good either.
Exactly.
Melo said, "Let me see."
I know you're right, Bella. Because, honey, that sounds amazing.
That sounds crazy.
No, but a man not working, you paying the bills, and you getting treated like shit. That's some amazing shit.
But she was saying that she called the police and he go to jail. He'll be out probably the next day on arraignment. But then he's gonna come back. But she was already informed that what would happen was that they will put a restraining order on him to stay so many feet from her, although it's his apartment. But because he can't go so many feet around her, that he can't come back to the apartment. So although the law may say he can't come back to the apartment, and then Madea had the law, but she still went against the law. So yeah, that's my house, and you telling me I can't go there, but I'm still gonna go there because that's my house. My stuff is there. My girl is there, and I'm gonna beat her ass and put me in jail. And now she's beat up brutally or dead. You know what I'm saying? Because 31% of most abuses and deaths usually happen after the police have been called.
Winning competition. Let me show.
Miller is so stupid.
No. I would never kick you out, honey. What do you mean?
And from my understanding, he's also cheated on her.
So do he got a safari dick? Gotta be.
And he's 20 years older.
Man, fuck that shit. Girl, listen here. So you getting psyched out by some fucking Viagra.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda. Must be nice.
So that's my thing. You know, I told her, I said, you know, we'll take it to the show, and you know, we'll find out some advice from a panel of people, and you know, and people as well as in the comment section, and maybe we could come up to a solution to help her out.
If she paying all the bills now, what is stopping her from getting her own apartment, her own place?
She don't have anything saved. No savings.
Security.
First, last security.
She didn't get taxes?
She filed taxes, yes. And I told her.
What happened with the taxes?
I don't know. I think she have a portion of it or some of it. I don't know.
That's her moving money right there. If you really want to separate yourself from the situation, you have to prepare. And if you need to prepare, you need a bulk of money, a lump sum to assist you in your transition. So if you got taxes coming, take the fucking taxes and clear it. Clear it.
Not even that. Why would you even deal with a nigga that can't help you get out of this situation in the same battle? So you still equaling out to the same dude.
Because I was under the impression that, well, here's her problem, and I'm gonna be honest, and I know she's probably watching, and if she is, oh well. But I think she's stigmatized.
I told you it had to be a safari something. I'm telling you.
Not from the one she's staying with, but from the replacement.
But let me tell you, if that replacement can't get me and my son to better, you wouldn't be replacing, because I'm trying to better our situation, not better my.
Say it.
Huh?
Say it.
He say it. No, I don't know. I don't know. When it comes to stuff, I think totally different. Honey, I asked you something. I'm going to ask you one time. I see you don't come through. I'm going to do it on my own. Then after I do it later on, I'm going to let you know, okay, so you remember when I asked you for da-da-da. You ain't do it. Don't worry about it, but it's done. Me, when it comes to a man, if I'm done with you, you would know it. Like I wouldn't, like normally how I cuss your ass out about something, I wouldn't even waste my energy. You're going to be you, so keep being you. Okay, whatever. You tell me something, I know what's the truth. You know what the truth, but you give me a lie, I be like, okay, boo-boo kitty. I don't put no energy, no effort, no nothing.
Wow.
That's how I am.
And I agree with you. What do you think, Savage?
I think I said what I had to say on that. It's got Melo said orgasms. Yeah, I mean, sometimes if you're not strong-minded, GD will have you acting a damn fool. It will have you accepting things that you don't normally accept, tolerating things you don't normally tolerate, and settling when you know you're worth more. Period. But at the end of the day, you can't take that man meat and say, let me go pay this like this. Unless you finna get on a block and sell it for $40 a pop.
Did she say $40?
Yes,
you got that $40 thing. She doesn't have it. She doesn't have it in her to move on. Some people, it's easier to stay stuck. It's the familiar. Yeah, it's the comfort. You know what you're getting. You know what you're expecting. It's the fear of the unknown when you leave.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what you got to deal with. You don't know what's gonna happen.
I've been a track star my whole life.
She's a track star. She gonna run away when it gets hard. I'm hungry.
Wait, so what? Oh, that ain't gonna work for me.
I'm so hungry, y'all.
I don't know. Hold on. I don't know if my comments from Facebook are coming
It has
over.
to be. I'm with you. She definitely don't know.
Agent said she may not know her own words.
Whoa. I don't know if I'm getting my comments from Facebook. I'm noticing all the comments thus far has come from YouTube. So if anybody that's on the Facebook side watching us, I'm not seeing your comments, and I do apologize. So if you're leaving comments, you may want to come over to the YouTube side and leave your comments. I'm not showing, it's not showing any of the Facebook comments. I'm noticing that so far all the comments that have shown up has been from YouTube. So yeah, Facebook viewers, I do apologize. I'm not seeing any of your comments. So you definitely may want to come over to YouTube, The Anthony Brown Show on YouTube, and click on the live stream. So what advice would we have for this individual? Like I said, she's a young lady. She's 20 years younger than the dude. The only thing he brings to the table is to get food stamps. That's it.
Sweetie, love your child. If you love your child, you'll want better for your child. If you can't do it for yourself, at least do it for him.
Aiden said, especially if he is verbally and physically abusive, he is making her feel worthless, and she is believing it.
That's true. Hold on.
You ever be hungry and don't know what you want to eat? I'm so hungry. I just don't know what to eat.
That's how I am right now.
I just do not like this feeling. I worked all my little energy off in the yard today, put grass down. Now I nigga losing weight. I need some food to replenish my nourishment. I need some nourishment. And can't make a decision. Agents say 20 years younger. What the hell?
I'm telling you.
Yellow said he will fix it.
Who you telling? Anybody will fix that. A woman, she willing to pay all the bills and you can sit on your butt. Girl.
Speaking of Mello fixing it, that brings us to the word of the day.
Build a bitch.
That's the word of the day, build a bitch. So last show was block bitch, now it's build a bitch.
And what is your definition for this?
My definition of a build a bitch is it could be male or female. Because a male could be a build a bitch type man that he takes a woman and he builds her. Like he takes he could take a broken woman or a woman that's in a situation that she doesn't realize that she's broken or that she's hurt or that she's going through whatever it is she's going through, and he builds her, he creates her, he develops her, he develops her self-esteem, he teaches her life skills.
I know a friend like that. I know a friend like that.
He mentally and physically.
When I say I know a friend like that.
He physically builds her and makes her a better person. So a man could be a build a bitch type of dude, a build a bitch female.
Legacy, you take the crown on that.
How do oh God.
We'll talk after the show. That's a good thing. I finally give this man a compliment that ain't about his kids and he don't know how to take it.
Well, I'm gonna holler at y'all about this. I think it's crazy that we always got the things stated about when a woman's fed up with this and that. Yeah, you can tell when a woman's fed up with a lot of things based off of how they move. If you normally get your chick, your chick normally is a homebody, and all of a sudden she's starting to hang out. She got these new friends that she talk about from the job. She don't really talk to you about them. She just tell you about them as she walking out the door. Those say what?
She's checked out.
She's checking out. You know what I'm saying? Normally she tells you she about to go do something and she'll be back at this amount of time. Now she just grab keys and leave as if you ain't sitting there. You ain't nobody to her no more. If you notice that when she's in the bathroom and the door kind of closed and you bust off in and she grabbed a towel and wrap it around her like you a new nigga in the house, that ain't yours no more. She wants somebody else to look at that. You don't got access to the goodies no more.
I don't know about that.
I don't know no woman that grab a towel who's in good standing with her dude that take the towel and wrap it around her when her man walks in the bathroom.
I mean, good or bad standing, I'm butt naked. I'll go down.
But we talking about you.
But if you mentally moved on, Savage. If you mentally
somebody
moved
on, she is going to wrap it around her because she don't want you to have no free pics. As if
unless you do some nudies.
Like yourself. But then if you notice that for a while, she couldn't she wouldn't, when she come to bed, she wore the little grandmas. Well, we're not talking about you, Savage, because you don't wear none. So when she started, putting like on extra clothes to come to bed, gray sweats all the time, grandma panties.
They just said that's true.
And then all of a sudden, let me tell you when she about to start getting it away.
Ooh, they just said she started sleeping fully dressed.
Yes. Then when she about to get ready to give it on to Timmy. When she about ready to let Timmy get it.
Tyrone.
Timmy Turner.
He did turn her. He turned her away from his ass.
Timmy Turner.
And then when you notice that she go to singing them songs to the left, all that extra stuff. Message. When she go to laying out new panties in the bathroom with the bras that match all the time, and she's starting to wear that spray that when she hit that shimmer spray across them titties, so that it can jiggle and shine when the sun hit it.
Boy, he playing this out like a veteran.
Listen, I understand that because Fantasia got this song called 2 Week Notice. And I started playing that song and my husband said, What you trying to say? What you trying to say? I ain't said nothing. Fantasia said it all.
You see what I'm talking about? See, but boy, when them panties go to matching all the time, and that miss be in the bathroom on the counter all the time, and she's singing it, and now she hanging out late. She about ready to let Timmy Turner turn her out.
Not just the panties and everything matching, but they done got smaller.
Yeah, because she done lost some weight from stress. So they feeling like they supposed to and not the extra tiger stripes.
Call me in December. I'm gonna be right. So y'all go. I got 100 boyfriends. Call me in December.
So, but she gives you signs. She gives you signs that she about ready to turn over the lease to somebody else.
And most men, they're stupid and naive in the sense that they, in their mind, as long as you're coming home, you preparing dinner, you cooking. I might be getting it twice a month. You rationing
What?
out. Wait, I'm just giving you a hypothetical situation.
And y'all live together?
Let me finish.
You done set on some toes, Tony.
She rationing it out, giving it every blue moon, or she's making excuses, and she got perfect excuses. But in his mind, she's still my lady, she's still my girl, blah 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 blah. So in the beginning, men are kind of naive and crazy. In their mind, they think, okay, this is still my girl. We still got it going on, blah 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 blah. No, dude. If her behavior, her ways, her traits, anything has changed and altered, she's no longer there mentally.
But don't women like tell
Well,
you?
another thing. Go ahead, T.
But don't women like tell you like?
A strong woman who has choices, yes.
Okay.
They'll be quick to say, nigga, I don't like your little pussy ass either. That's why you dick little and and I don't fuck with you no more. And I'm out of here anyway. Because they already got plan B. But those who don't have plan B, it's like, I just be quiet.
I think all women have plan Bs. I think women that have let's go back to the conversation we had about, is it okay for a woman to have a friend or a man to have a friend who done allowed that he done plugged his meat wagon in the Suez Canal. Now, if they are still friends, I call him a glass dick. And the reason I call him a glass dick is because he's always there. He's on the shelf. And he has access to your woman mentally and emotionally because she's still friends with him, even after he done dug in the guts and they said that we weren't gonna do it no more. So he's a glass dick. He's on the shelf and he comes in the time of need, of heartache and pain.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe they've already rebuilt and constructed their relationship. And if she's a woman, not a whore.
Mello said, sounds like something you said before.
Huh?
What did it say, Tony? Sounds like something he said before.
Yeah, on the last show.
Yeah, that a woman is she's gonna give those signs. I've ran into it myself in my life to where a woman has been like, oh, why you gotta keep coming in the house all time of night? On and on. When your chick stop complaining to you about the things that she used to complain about, ball game.
Bam.
She ain't concerned.
She ain't concerned. You can come in there at the crack of dawn, and she ain't concerned. Cause now she done started entertaining somebody else on the phone while you gone. Matter of fact, she hope that you go out and hang out at 6 o'clock in the morning so they can have phone sex.
Not playing it.
Mello said that was to Anthony.
Oh, yeah. That phone sex is safe sex in the beginning.
True. I get bored. I got keys. I'm a deal bitch. I'm finna pull up. Depending on.
See, But the only thing about that situation is right there is when a lot of times when the women are done and they are done, the boyfriend ain't done. And that's when the violence take place. Because he feel like you just left him and you ain't give him no notion of this being like this.
But see, the thing is, the signs was there. He just was too stupid to see them.
Right. He was too stupid. And some women will say, hey, nigga, I'm telling you, I'm finna leave you if you don't tie your shit up. And then you have something,
they so used to hearing it. When you do it, they so conditioned to hearing it. Honey, I give you warning shots. Once I give you them warning shots, anything.
And in their mind, they're thinking, she ain't gonna do that. She ain't gonna do that. And then when she do it, he act like oblivious. Or he act like a deer in head, like, I can't believe she did it. Nigga, that's what I told you I was gonna do.
Yeah. But that's because, but it's only because we feel like, one, most niggas feel like they king dingaling and that ain't nobody out there better than them. That's one problem.
And that's something y'all need to get that narrative so fucking over out y'all
head. You got to get that because it's always something out there bigger and better. There's always something out there bigger and better. Some will move a little bit more furniture than what you can move. If you moving furniture in there, it's somebody that can move that couch without any help. Without
You made Tony and you leave the screen.
So I just think, we have to, as men, have to start, seeing the signs of when, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of time it's ego. A lot of time our ego get in the way of, she love me, she won't go nowhere. I'm the best thing ever happened to her. Da 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 da. And sometimes you have to understand that whether you building or tearing down, you could be building that woman up for her next best thing, or you could be tearing it down for her to eventually get to the best thing. Because if your time run out, it's out. And when your time run out, you can cry, you can wiggle and poop, you can promise and lie. Don't none of that shit matter no more because she's over it.
Mm-hmm.
She is over it.
Yes, indeed.
But I think that, when it comes to rebuilding a woman, I think the best thing for a man to do when it comes to rebuilding a woman is to really just shut up and listen. If you can just listen.
Get off my furniture shit, bro. But I don't know what kind of I am an interior decorator.
Melvin, what are you redecorating, bro? What are you trying to redecorate? But when it comes to rebuilding, like I said, I just think all you have to do as a man is just to listen to the woman with your ears and not your nuts. Because if you can listen with your ears, she'll tell you everything you need to know to be able to get in the end zone.
And it's funny that you say that, because sometimes when a woman say, "Are you listening?" But yeah, I hear you. Not did you hear me? Are you listening? See,
yes.
That's the difference. See, hearing is one thing, but listening is dissecting what I'm trying to say.
Right.
So a lot of men, they hear, but they're not listening. Because when a woman say, "Well, what did I just say?" He'll repeat verbatim, word for word, what she just said. But no, she needs you to interpret what she meant.
Exactly.
Well, this is what you said, but this is what you meant. Blah 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 blah. That shows that he's listening. That's called an active listener. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem with most men is they're not active listeners. They're only active hearers.
I'm a listener. I'm a real good listener. And when I listen, I follow the directions and I start the building process.
So that's your magic. Listen.
Huh?
So your
what
magic.
Mello say, Savage?
I got in there and moved all kind of shit around. Had a flat screen on the wrong wall.
Mello is a whole fool. Mello is a whole fool.
I don't know. I just feel like, you know, if you just take the time to listen, she'll tell you what you need to know. Because one of the worst things I can tell you is for your woman to start telling her personal insight to another man. And even nowadays, it's worse to even tell your business to a woman because they just as cunning and sly as the man is now.
Right.
So if not slyer. So if you worry about always losing your woman to a penis, that's when you definitely done lost your damn self because you could be losing it to a vagina.
Don't be over here telling our secrets. We said the men's secrets. Don't be coming over in my lane, Legacy.
Okay. I gotta TeAma.
I know he all over here in my business.
I'm just helping my fellow brothers out that, you know, I'm called the woman bash on here, which I'm not.
The woman
but
whisperer. No, your ass is the woman whisperer. Okay.
But I often tell men, I said one thing you gotta do is definitely be an active listener. And always be tuned in. Now you gotta watch my emotions. You gotta tune in and not broadcast. Sometimes you gotta shut up, and just listen.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes y'all be too busy broadcasting, you're not tuning in. So tune in and stop broadcasting. So if you just shut up and just listen to a woman, she's gonna tell you everything you need to hear. You know, and sometimes when she's talking around you or in your presence, one thing I've learned when dating with my partner, I could be in the same room with my partner, but I'm still tuned in to what's going on with them. Although I'm in a conversation here with this person.
Why are you tuned in? Why are you tuned in to their conversation?
Because I'm very nosy.
And I'm glad you asked. No, I'm glad you asked. The reason why I'm tuned in, and I'm gonna break it down to you, and this goes for male and female. The reason why you're tuned in, because one, they may say something to that person that helps you in a sense. They may tell that person, for example, damn, I've always wanted to go to Disney World, and I ain't never been there before. You've heard that now. You've tuned in, you heard it. So guess what? So for the anniversary, where are we going? To Disney World. Well, damn, Ruth Chris sounds good and expensive, but I would love to try their food out. So guess what? We're going to dinner for date night, Ruth Chris. You know what I'm saying? So you tuning in is not a matter of being nosy. It's about being an active listener.
Tony, give us other real reason why you tuning in, because he could be over there talking about something he ain't got no business talking about, and you want to check it.
Nosy, TeAma. Nosy.
That too. But guess what? The answer to that is I just changed the locks.
Whoa!
But honey, I will break in.
Tony, Tony. Tony.
Do-do, D-O-D-O, do-do, D-O, do-do. That's my favorite word, do-do. Do-do, boo.
What?
Agent said, yes, men have to listen. It's the small things.
Yes, they should listen too, because they don't listen at all.
She said, let me rephrase. Women should listen too.
Yeah, they don't listen at all.
I have a very big problem with listening. Hold on. I listen, but I don't apply. Because if my word came out around it, I refuse to accept it.
But you know what, TeAma? It's so beautiful that you're able to say that you have a problem with listening. So in order to solve a problem, you have to first admit there is, and you just did.
But that still don't mean it's gonna get solved because she still ain't gonna damn listen.
No, you didn't hear what I said.
She said she listens, she just don't follow instructions.
I say no. Listen, I don't have a problem with listening because I can hear you, but if my brain can't process the bullshit you telling me, it won't. So it's like I wasn't listening.
So you're
I can't dissect it and don't make
TeAma don't have a problem listening. TeAma got selective listening, selective hearing. That's what that is. There ain't no problem.
What I want.
Selective. She select what she want to hear, select what she want to listen to.
Yep.
Wow.
Select if she gonna follow instructions.
That's the
I
Leo.
ain't doing that.
Okay.
I heard everything else. That last part, I ain't doing that. Bump that. I ain't heard nothing.
So y'all can't follow instructions.
No,
I didn't say y'all. I said TeAma. I'm talking about TeAma with the selective listening and hearing.
Okay. You gotta follow instructions.
My daddy said if I follow a man, that's what I'm
Mello said, wow, hashtag she was serious.
Well, let's go to this commercial real quick.
The Anthony Brown Show and the A.T.L Show now have merchandise available for purchase. You can purchase your merchandise at the link located in the description section below the video. We have male and female shirts, male and female tank tops, jerseys, hoodies, and onesies for your infants. Yes, everything you need in apparel, we have it here. The Anthony Brown Show, along with the A.T.L Show. The A.T.L Show shirts proudly say we are the blueprint, and the Anthony Brown shirts grind until you shine. Get yours today.
The Shepherd's Heart AME Church of Royal Palm Beach. Contemporary worship for this present age. At the Shepherd's Heart, we're centered on Christ, focused on family, and united in love. We are a come-as-you-are church. No dress code, no judgment, no kidding. The Shepherd's Heart AME Church, where the pastor is yours truly, Reverend Liam South. We're an out-of-the-box ministry. Come, break out of the box with us.
The A.T.L.
Just-in-time accessories. Definitely have the bling and everything in between. TeAma Copeland is your independent paparazzi agent. Join her live online Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join her on Facebook at TeAma Sweetness Copeland or her fan page, Just-in-Time Accessories. Or you can find her on YouTube at TheAnthonyBrownShow. That once again is Just-in-Time Accessories. Everything is only $5. Nickel and lead-free jewelry. TeAma Copeland, independent paparazzi agent. Just-in-Time Accessories. Definitely have the bling and everything in between. Check her out.
Definitely have the bling and everything in between.
Yes.
Check her out. TeAma, since you've been on I guess maternity leave, because you're taking time off away from your business, but yet you still seem to be flourishing with your company and making coins like no other. What's your secret?
Hustle harder.
Hustle real hard.
because even though you're not doing your daily videos or whatever promoting your product, I mean, I was on the phone with you the other day, and in about 45 minutes, you made $100.
Honey, it's called money don't sleep. Money definitely don't sleep.
I'm like, look at this. You're like, hold on, other phone. Yeah, okay. How many you need? Okay, no problem. Okay, I'm back to it. And then, hold on. I was like, look at this.
Get them coins by any means necessary.
And I think you had posted one picture, and T Savage had even hit you up. It's like, oh, I want that one. I want that one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I always try to support my bestie.
That is awesome. I'm so proud of you. You are really doing the thing. You are definitely an exemplary for anyone that's either in the business or want to get in the business. I guess he just texted me. For anyone who want to get in the business, you're definitely an example to any of them. I applaud you.
Thank you, baby. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta realize, I still got 2 girls and a baby on the way. So, honey, even though the doctors say bed rest, honey, you better get them coins by any means necessary.
Okay. So anyway, back.
They just said nothing stops the bag.
Okay, the coins must continue.
Okay.
This summer I will be where you at working, Miss Adrian. I'm coming.
Okay, and I do mean when I say the coins, I mean the ones that fold and not necessarily the ones that jingle.
I take them all.
Take them all. Any other comments on how do men know when they've lost their woman?
You know, when you look up and she gone.
Before that.
No, real jump.
Before that.
So look, my mom is on my phone on video. Let me tell you how I used to do it. Once I knew I was done with you and I was living with you, I would wait till you go to work. Honey, we would do the do. I would pack up all my stuff and leave. You'll come to an empty house. And I'd be gone, like gone.
What you mean by empty house? You mean you left my furniture and shit, right?
I left with my stuff, just my stuff. Not your stuff. I want you to keep all your stuff. I don't need none of your stuff.
If we bought that bed together.
No, you can have all that because I might want to burn you in that bed. So I probably.
But if you gone, ain't no need in you. I know you burning no damn bed. You ain't Farrah Fawcett.
Legacy be making me wrong.
When you say y'all gonna do the do, is that what you mean?
She mean both of them gonna re-skeet one more time.
Mom, how did you leave my dad?
In his face.
In his face?
If you don't move out the way, I know something.
So
I took everything out the house. I left him with 1 jug of water, 1 cup, 1 plate, 1 fork. No knives now, because I had the knives and I had the biggest one in my hand. He still wouldn't move. So I went to his closet. I started cutting up all his clothes. He was left with 1 pair of pants. By that time, he finally figured out the next thing I can cut now is him. So he had to move.
Like I said, that's why I've been married 3 times. My mama been married 2 times. I am a professional. Leave your butt at the door.
I love you, Miss Mel, but that's what I'm making her crazy.
Yeah, well, ain't no such thing as you ain't gonna bet me.
That's why I ain't been married. That's why I ain't been married no times. Because
I told you, honey, I come from crazy for real.
That's why I ain't been married no times, because ain't nobody taking that out my house other than their ass. That's it.
She get it from her mama.
Mello said #cut close. I know you want my loving. Got me twisted.
Legacy, my mama say you have not had the right one. If you doing wrong, you're doing wrong.
I understand that, but you ain't got to take my stuff out no house.
She did take it out the house. She cut it right in front of his face.
Mama would have spent a few nights in jail if it was Legacy.
Yo, snitching behind.
Legacy.
I can't beat her up, so I might as well let her go to jail.
Spent a few nights in jail. This lady done been to prison.
You told it. You told the story. I'm gonna need restitution and everything.
Hey, I'll be right back, y'all.
Okay, I'm gonna need my restitution.
Crazy.
Tell mama that I say I'm gonna need my restitution and all of that.
He talking about he gonna need his restitution and all of that.
Yeah. That's why I'm a big fan of keeping receipts. This is why, Tony, I tell guys, don't get no joint account. Don't do none of that. Everybody have their own account, because when you got a joint account, she can go in there and take all the money and ain't nothing can be done with her. Nothing. Because you jointly join her to your funds to where when she done with you, she can play nice and go to the bank and get all the money out and leave you with no money. And now you got to start over now. And now she got a whole place by herself. And now Timmy Turner over there turning her out.
Well, first of all, it would be actually dumb for me to put any man on my account.
You see?
With the way I'm set up, that makes no sense.
How does that make no sense if y'all together?
The love of my life is in the ground. Once my dad was buried, that was dead. Next.
So you don't trust no man, even if you marry him?
I don't trust no man but Jesus. And I don't even know if he a man. He might be a woman.
That part.
That's exactly why marriage may not be on the table for me.
My mama say I think she might be a little bit crazier than me. I'm telling you, I don't know if God is a male, female. I don't know what gender. Nobody never seen God.
Nope.
So, with that being said, no, I trust no one.
So if somebody offered to put you on their joint account, you good to go?
I am actually on 6 different accounts. Tony, do I have a key to your door?
Yes.
I have a key to his house. Tony, has anything ever been missing in all the years I had your key?
Nope.
Tony also ain't played in your snatch box.
My mama can hear you, fool. Mom, you could beat him. My mama beat other people's children.
Tell mom that she can, but she know
you can.
You might like it.
But she know this show, and that this is how crazy I get. But you and Tony ain't played in the snatch box. So the only people you seem to get crazy with is people that played in the snatch box.
Oh yeah, but I haven't even, no, for real. Last time I really got crazy on somebody I dated, like crazy. That would be 2000 and
when you either shot the dude or stabbed him, whichever one it was that's when you got crazy.
Pretty much. So technically, nobody has seen me crazy since then. But
come on, say what are you?
Push me hard enough.
I cannot wait for TeAma to meet that dude.
Which one?
She's married. Come on, she's married.
I done met them all.
He ain't play. Remember say you ain't played in your what?
Playground.
You know what Melvin mean when he say that?
Yeah.
He said ain't nobody moving no furniture.
You know what, Mello? Where's your whooping? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna call F right now. Don't even worry about it. I'm calling for bike up on your butt.
But I don't know. I just don't think, cause let me tell y'all a story. I got an uncle, and I mean, when we talk about on the level of being rich, we would put him in Negro status rich, from growing up, from coming from being poor to having hundreds of thousands of dollars, working all his life, worked on the railroad and everything all his life, and he made some good money. And but my uncle was very, very stingy. He's still living. He's very stingy, and for some reason he think that he gonna take this with him when he leaves. Well, after him being so stingy, I know my uncle done probably been married at least 3 times that I can remember. And the last marriage, he ended up marrying my best friend's mom. And over the relationship, he started, I guess, to eventually show his nasty side. Well, the lady hit him so hard, she hit him for $75,000 out of his bank account, got a $65,000 car. They were married. And then she left him. But they had just bought over $10,000 in furniture. She was staying at her mama's house, and he was staying at the house. She called him and told him to meet him at her mama's house at a certain time so they can talk and see if they can get their marriage back right. When the nigga went to the mama house to go sit down and talk, he went to the house and had a moving company come and move all the furniture out the house while he was gone. Over to her mama house.
Scarred up. He's scarred up from anything that ever happened to him or somebody that he know. That's
okay.
Like, you ain't moving that now.
That's
hell
hilarious.
no.
That's
and
crazy.
Then he was so sick because when he came back home, he thought somebody had done burglarized his house.
Yeah, his wife did.
And the funny thing about it wasn't nothing against the law that she did because she still had married. And she was married. And they hadn't even had that furniture 2 months when it moved $10,000 worth of furniture. Kitchen table, the living room sets. I'm like, she would have been, I would have really called Willie Lynch my goddamn self. And when it got her, they'd have found her hanging in the town hall. Yeah, they'd have found her hanging from the town hall.
All because she took your furniture.
Nobody else ain't got no business skeeting on that furniture but me.
So you would have killed her for furniture?
For about to let somebody else skeet on my furniture.
She probably gonna sell it in the auction.
She ain't gonna sell it. She got it right now.
Smart woman. She did the damn thing.
Yeah.
But I ain't feel bad about it. I congratulated her because he's a real mean, nasty dude, and he don't think about helping nobody. Never.
So I'm pretty sure he's still single to this day, right?
I think so. But I went and got I borrowed $200 from the lady later on. She had no problem giving me the $200 that I needed. Yeah.
You know. So you helping the lady spend your uncle money?
Listen, if I could have went in there with her, I'd have took $25,000 myself.
Like I said, my prayers don't go no higher than the ceiling.
It just don't make no sense to be that damn greedy and stingy. But the thing is, you remember we talked about how do you know when your woman gone? She didn't leave. She didn't give no signs. None.
That was me when I was younger. When I was younger, I would just make sure I could transition real easy. Because you ain't going to want to let me go. So When you go to work, I already got it. Pew.
That's why you pay the next door neighbor to watch your house.
Pew.
Yeah, that's why you pay the next door neighbor, that old nosy lady. You give her a few dollars and tell her to make sure she watch your house. Anybody moving anything out? Anybody going in? Anybody going in? Anybody you going in that don't nobody got no business over here this time of the day? Miss Franny was fine. I'm talking about she's still fine. Sorry, Shep, I just had to tell the world the truth. Your mama's still fine.
So I just like get in and out, pew. But now they established me, the names on the deeds, me. Get your better yet, you acting stupid. I just pull all the way back. You'll know. Can you now?
See, y'all think y'all like Tony. Ain't nobody just up and moving out nobody's goddamn house because you tell somebody to get out.
No, but let me tell you, I don't want you to get out. I want to get out. I don't want you to be able to find where I'm at.
No, but you said the new you that got the deeds.
Listen, you gotta call and ask Wick. She's not gonna put you out. I will leave.
Okay, well we just gonna be roommates then.
I'm cool with roommates.
Okay, well long as we good at roommates, cause you make sure whoever you got skied on his side of the bed and who I got gonna cream on my side of the bed.
What you mean your side of the bed? You ain't got no bed in no room with me once we done. What you mean?
Well then I guess we gonna do like Mud is, split that motherfucking bed in half.
Go to your mama house. You tripping, mister.
I ain't going to my mama house. I ain't going nowhere. You better go do an eviction notice.
That's why no other man will ever get me to move in with them. Period.
I'm talking about if we live together, we got a house together. Both names is on the lease. And you got so mad that you want to tell me to leave my house?
No, out my room.
That's not your room. I skied in that room.
Listen here, little boy. I told you. You gonna get out my room, honey? I can't.
That couch can hold your ass too.
See, Mom. See. Long as you know, it's men out there that'll have me going to jail. You'll be coming to get me.
Tony, can't that couch hold her ass too?
Yes.
Okay.
You heard what my mama said?
What mama said?
Kamal said, I cannot wait till tell her. I don't know what he meant to say.
I cannot wait.
What you meant, Kamal?
I think he tried to put my name, TeAma. Kamal, I done met them all. When I tell you, from the supposed to be hardcore drug dealer to the thug with all the tattoos, honey, I will still make you bow down at the end of the day if it's something that's really in my way.
Every time you go to sleep and close your eyes, I come in and skeet on your body. You'll get told.
What's wrong with you? That's assault.
That ain't assault. It ain't no assault. It's not assault.
So legacy, if a lady don't want to be with you, you gonna make her be with you.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I said. I don't have to leave my room because you think it's your room.
Why can't you go in against your room, Legacy?
Repeat that, Mom.
He would have nightmares wide awake.
We both will be having nightmares, Mama, because what? Somebody mama gonna be split from their A to their A. Cause ain't nobody gonna put me out my room. That's where I do my doing.
Let me tell you, when you get someone that got enough brothers, boy, they'll teach you things you ain't never know.
But see, that's the thing. See, I got enough brothers too.
Kamal said, I was trying to say I can't wait. TeAma know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But man,
Head must be amazing. Hashtag no hands. Mellow.
Oh.
Kamal said, depending on your diet legacy, it might be salty. I don't think I want to go on this conversation lane right here.
I just don't. I'm not giving up.
I said now like I want to be on this.
I just don't want. I'm not gonna just give up my stuff because you mad. I'm not. I ain't gonna tell you to get out of the bed because I'm mad, and you ain't gonna make me leave out my room like I'm an 8-year-old child. Get out of my room.
If we decide we being roommates, if we say we being roommates, we not dating, we're gonna be friends. We're not gonna be in no same room. I am so sorry. No,
then
man.
go in the other room.
Oh,
get your.
If you my roommate and we did date or whatever, whoever you deal with, you gonna deal with them outside my house. They're not coming into my house.
We're roommates.
Nope.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Hold up. Y'all got me loud. Y'all got me loud in these folks' hospital parking lot. Hold up.
Mello said, if you heard bro sleep, you would want to sleep elsewhere.
What did he say?
If we heard you sleep, we'll want to sleep somewhere else.
The brother be helping us get him where he wants to. I swear.
Okay.
But, hey, Melvin, are you moving out your room because she mad, or do she have to go? Ain't nobody giving up their bed because you mad. And if we roommates and we splitting bills down the middle and staying in the same place, I ain't getting mad because you bring Long John Silver over. Just don't be mad when I bring Sheba Princess of Power over.
Let me tell you, I tried that one time, and then my mom literally educated me on respect. So the mutual agreement is we both do our thing, but you do your thing out there. You never disrespect the man of that house.
But how can you disrespect anybody that's not your man?
I don't
know. Easy. What you mean?
So
how can you not disrespect anybody that's not your man?
That's like you saying. You and your dude break up, but y'all roommates, and y'all are no longer together. But y'all can date, and he see you out on a date with somebody, and he get mad and want to fight. Y'all don't go together no more. So if we're just roommates,
we ain't talking about outside the house. We're talking about inside.
If I got a section of the house that I am paying for, you cannot stop me from bringing somebody in my house that I'm paying for. We not together.
Well, honey,
I don't give a damn that man got you in there sounding like tree bark in your ass. I don't care if the man in there driving tree bark in your ass. I don't got nothing to do with that.
Mom, I ain't gonna date nobody that I got to bring to your house. He got to be bad enough to have his own.
He can have his own. But if you got a place too, you ain't gonna just keep coming to my house. We gonna go to your house too. We're going to have fun in both places, not just mine.
Listen, it's levels to
what Kamal say?
I have no clue. Hold on.
I have made a commitment. She don't have to leave the bed, but if she's not sharing, she will get used to sleeping with a sword in her back.
You better believe it.
Come on, it's crazy.
You better believe it.
But
I'm talking about Zorro like a mother joker. Zorro.
Rock hard meat in her back.
Yes, sir.
That's why I wouldn't even play it. You can't be in my room. And then if you don't want to move, by the time you get off work, I'm going to be able to move all your junk into the other room anyway.
And then when you leave the house, I'm going to move your shit outside.
And then I'm going to shoot you. So
then you can go and check on in because you won't be coming home for a long time.
No, he said he gonna move my stuff out the house, so then I'm gonna shoot him.
You ain't got no business touching nobody's stuff.
So legacy. So you saying
did y'all read this comment from Kamal yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Tony?
So you're saying that if you and TeAma broke up, was in a relationship, both of y'all own the house, you would still continue sharing the bed?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, hold on. So now it's just part two. So since you're cool with that, so what if she have a date and want to bring him home and give him a little bit in that bed? So are you gonna lay there?
No, of course not. See, that's why we have another room. That's why we have another room. That's called a guest skeet-off box.
Okay, so why don't we agree you can have the bed, but it goes into the other room?
No, that's my room. That's my room too. That's my room too.
You greedy, Legacy. You just greedy.
Tony, how am I greedy? And this is the person that said I had to leave the room. All I'm telling you is that's right, and that's my room.
Their room.
That's why we can still share the bed, and then we have a skeet-off room that when you want to bring your partner over, y'all can go over there to that room, skeet it off, and then when you come back tomorrow,
this man is
you get back in bed like that never happened.
He's not younger than me. He's older than me. My mama say you too extra. One person got a room and the other person got a room.
Then that's why then guess what? The person who has the problem should have no problem moving to the other room because she the one that don't want me in the room.
Let me get this straight. So being that my name is on the deed, I am the owner. I'm not a shared owner. I get the small room without the bathroom.
Hold on.
Am I hearing you correctly?
This is why we have to back up again. Hold on. This is why we have to back up again. You got to back up again. Because, again, I am not moving in the house and living with no woman and buying no house, and she the only person with her name on the deed.
Hey, wait. Never mind. I take the smaller room because my mom say I pay the less of the mortgage.
No, well, I mean, that's okay, too. That's okay, too. Just don't mess with my covenant that come in the house.
But that's the rule. The rule we have.
We don't.
Nobody here.
No, we don't. We don't have that rule.
Mom, he said we don't have that rule.
We don't have that rule.
Hold on. What you said, Mom?
Wake up, Legacy. Wake up. You're dreaming out loud. Wake up.
Mommy, tell mommy I've been living a life for a while now, and and it's okay. Everybody don't have to go by these women rules.
I really want to see what these
no, he just said that because he get weak women. That's why.
I don't listen.
Mom,
let me explain something to you.
And Bull is the same height.
I think this is what I get tired of hearing.
See your knees.
I get tired of hearing. I get tired of hearing.
She would love to see your knees because she know you done fell a lot of times.
Tell mom I got my legs. They look actually I have some nice legs. They don't get scarred up or nothing.
See, you saw what Mello put? Nobody comes in my house, period. It's a level of respect.
But that's Mello. That's how Mello like it. But how I like it might be different.
Why he feel like the woman gonna disrespect him like that? Now I don't even see a mature woman doing like that. Not only disrespecting him, it's disrespecting her.
I don't know. How can it be disrespect? It's not disrespect. It's only disrespect. It's only disrespect when you are still dealing with the other individual. If you are no longer dealing with that person, there's no such thing. I don't have to respect nobody I'm not in a relationship with.
Okay, so if you two still roommates, y'all got your own rooms. You bring whoever you want because you're not dealing with that woman. That woman can bring whoever she wants because she's not dealing with you and y'all paying rent together.
Tell Mom that's what I said. I'm good with that.
But then when it carries on and somebody get their feelings caught, that's how you have burning beds and dead people.
But listen, no. Nobody should have no feelings.
Listen, let me tell you where the problem come in. It's the new people you bring in.
But that come from you. True, it could be. It could be. But I guarantee you, if you constantly bringing that person in and there is no beef between the two that live in the house and they both are on mutual understanding, that person, each one of those people will eventually say, you know what, ain't nothing going on between them, and this is just how they live. People live different lives. I didn't never think it would be okay, personally, for a man to have two women and marry two women and be in the same bed in the house. But that shit goes on now. This is a new life, a new era, a new age of doing everything. And those old ways that people used to think you couldn't live are out the door. And even those relationships are trash too. Because those people done been divorced, married, and divorced, and all of that now. So even the old way of marriage is terrible too. So I'm okay with trying new things if it saves dividends. If me and a person is through and this is our living arrangement till we can do better, I don't care if I walked in the house and caught a baseball bat in the mouth.
Child, I wish, honey, in that world, that's the way my brain was thinking, give or take 5 years ago. And then I got set to the side. Little mama, listen, let's have a conversation.
Okay.
I like the way you do that, TeAma Nicole. Oh, okay.
That's that old life. That's that old way of living.
Oh, well, if it was good enough for my mama and my daddy, it's good enough for me.
But it wasn't that good because they divorced.
Yeah, because both of them were psychotic, like crazy.
Exactly. So it's just basically depending on how crazy everybody is.
I'm gonna tell your daughter you left her just to talk trash to us.
I feel like people have to understand each other and understand that, okay, if we're done, then we're done.
Okay. Interesting to say the least. Well, anyway.
Never a dull moment.
Yes, never a dull moment. But before we go, I should have did this at the beginning of the show. Since this is the month of Mother's Day, for the month, I want each one of us to have a Mother's Day story. So this segment we're going to call I Remember Mama. So we're all going to have an interesting story on Mama. Who want to go first?
Tony, since Tony the one came up with the topic.
No problem. Okay. My mom, unfortunately, she's not able to be here with us any longer, but she's with us in spirit. I love her and I miss her dearly. And I know she's looking down on me. But I remember my mom was kind of psychotic. I'm gonna tell you what happened.
She was black.
One thing my mom did, I remember one time it was like I can remember it so vaguely. I mean, so vividly. I remember one time somebody came to the house and it was like, Miss Sarah, so and so down there, about to fight. And it was my older brother Michael. About to fight Mike. Da 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 da. And my mom was like, "What?" She wasn't having it. My mom had a pistol in a shoebox up in her closet on the third shelf. Next thing I know, Mama done went and got the shoebox and literally turned into Wonder Woman and turned around and everything and was standing there like she was going to go handle her business. And next thing I know, she was headed downtown to where the situation was. So one thing I want to say about my mom is one thing for sure, two things for sure. She didn't play when it came down to her children. So you stepped on her children's feet, you had to deal with her. So Sarah didn't play when it came to her kids. That's one story I got to say about Mama.
Well, I'll go next. My mom, I call her little pit bull because she was definitely a rock, basically raising 3 boys on her own. And sometimes I just didn't understand how she was able to do it. She had help from my auntie Lulu and my uncle Robert. They did a tremendous job with helping my mama raise 3 boys, but mostly my mama did it on her own. And I remember I used to wonder how the world my mama was gonna pull Christmas off for 3 boys and having to have to pay all these bills by herself. And I just had learned to get a fond respect for my mama because she never failed. I never could doubt my mama on anything because for some reason God always made it possible for her to always come through in the clutches. And I tell people right now, you know, I'm at my best when all the pressure is on me. And that's because that's how I seen that my mama was always at her very best when all the pressure was on her. And they say, you know, some of the toughest or the greatest pressure that you can sustain builds some of the best diamonds in the world. I do believe that because my mama is definitely one of those diamonds that has been able to sustain all type of pressures into this world and obstacles that have come our way. And I just want to thank her for being able to bring up 3 boys, to be men. Yeah, we made mistakes, but even in the midst of me making mistakes, it was my mama that was traveling up and down that road to come see me in the feds. It was my mama that was traveling up and down that road to come see me every once in a while when I was in state penitentiary. So for those things and for her and thanking God for keeping her even into this time, I just want to just thank her for being able to make me and help mold me into the young man that I am today. You the best. Love you, Joseph.
Okay. I don't know how to follow the story y'all got going on up here. But my mama, now she's not one of the smartest women I know. She is the smartest woman I know. I watched her go in a career for 15 years as a dispatcher. And all of a sudden, wake up and decide she wanted better. In her 40s, she went back to school, got her 2 years, got a bachelor's degree, 2 master's degrees, and a doctorate, and switched her whole profession. And didn't have to pay for most of it because God provided a way for her not to have to pay for it. It was paid for her. She always been the gangster. Everybody think it's my dad that's the gangster, but it's my mama that don't play. She the cutthroat one. He was like a super saver nigga because he always wanted to save us from the beatings, but my mama gave us the business. I don't have any struggle stories as far as financially growing up, but I was raised in a pretty good household. I think my mother for instilling in me the values that she has. I'd probably be locked up if it wasn't for my mama. I'm not even exaggerating. But she has taught me a lot, and I appreciate it. I thank God for her. And that's as deep as I'm going to go with that. Nicole?
I had a very good story about your mama. But
good, girl. Wait a minute.
Put up on us on 8th Street in Tamron.
Ooh, y'all, she pulled me out the wee hole. She pulled me out the wee hole, honey. Pastor's wife first lady pulled up, and y'all know all you walk past all them dope boys, bust straight in the house. I'm at the table playing dominoes and smoking black and mild. She snatched my ass up straight out that wee hole, and she ain't nothing but what 5'5", 110 pounds, 120 pounds. She a baby gangster. People sleep. She the gangster.
Okay.
She is the gangster, honey.
Well, Melanie, how do you explain Melanie? Well, I can put it this way. For my mom to have 5 daughters, out of all her daughters, I was the only one religiously she took to the hairdresser every 2 weeks. So I was pretty much blessed for the most part, but I was bad. The most story that stands out at me, my mother literally beat me in front of everybody in the cafeteria. I was in school suspension, still getting in trouble. They didn't let me know they called her. This lady rose up on me in the cafeteria and teared my butt up in front of everybody. Whoa, my mom was psycho. Hold my butt up religiously, and nobody ain't helped me. Not the security, nobody.
He was like, get that ass, get that ass.
And then one day, this was after I got in trouble. We in the courtroom, they telling me not to talk to the inmates or whatever. This lady hardcore slapped me in front of everybody. Loud. So, honey,
okay.
My mama just thugger.
Okay. Thuggalicious. I know that's right.
That stands out with me.
Wow. So we all got an interesting story, but guess what? Save all of our other stories for the rest of the shows throughout the rest of the month. So every show this month, we're going to bring a segment in called Remembering Mama, and we're all going to have a story to tell about our mamas. And we'll do the same thing next month for Father's Day month as well. So that's our segment for Remembering Mama. I think this brings our show to an end. Mr. Legacy, you still with us?
Yes, I am.
You have anything else you want to say in closing?
You know I do. A.T.L.
Mom, let me tell you.
Good night, everybody.
That man got dealt with in less than 2. I told his man, she just passed out for no reason. She's 9 years old and in the hospital. She passed out.
Say what? No nigga risk a silver chain around his neck. Say what? A.T.L show coming for their neck. Say what? We gon' say it all different from the rest. Say what? A.T.L show, know that we the best. Say what? Yeah, who was that? A.T.L show coming live, speak about the world. Know that we is still. We got Anthony, TeAma, Legacy, the podcast. On God, we're taking over with the A.T.L show.
My nigga too for the goat, these other niggas basic.
Say what? No nigga risk a silver chain around his neck. Say what? A.T.L show coming for their neck. Say what? We gon' say it all different from the rest. Say what? A.T.L show, know that we the best. Say what? Yeah, who was that? A.T.L show coming live, speak about the world. Know that we is still. We got Anthony, TeAma, Legacy, the podcast. On God, we're taking over with the A.T.L show.